form of Hollywood superstar Brad Pitt. So first of all, I noticed that his headline is separated from the lifeline. So this means an independent person, early start in life. So here we also see that the headline is going downwards towards the Mount Moon. So this is a very creative person. He gets all his creativity from the Mount Moon, and there's that. So this shows his acting talent as well, which is also apparent from the long finger of Apollo. That's also his acting talent. So here we also see that the lifeline is also very full, very strong. So this shows the strength of the vitality of the person and the strength of the character. And then we see that the fate line is rising from underneath the lifeline. So it shows some restricted early circumstances, which led to him thinking that there's a lack of freedom, but that also propelled him to have the headline and lifeline separate, because when people feel like they have a lack of freedom, they become more freedom seeking. So there's that as well. So this overall shows a self-made personality. The lifeline had the fate line coming from the lifeline shows that the person is self-made, and then we see that the outline starts between the two fingers. So if we see here, this means that the person is both practical and romantic, but very realistic about their aspirations of a lover. So they also make good choices when it comes to the love life. If we also see that he married two famous people, one Jennifer Aniston and then Angelina Jolie. So they were both good matches for him. Although I would say Angelina Jolie was a much better match for him than Jennifer Aniston. But overall, we see that this is shown by the heart line starting from the between the two fingers, that the person makes good matches when it comes to the love life. Then we see that which mounts are developed. One is Jupiter, which shows the ambition, Apollo, which shows the acting talent, and the Venus, which shows the passion and drive. If we also see that Venus, the people who have Venus and Apollo developed, they are very likely to be very attractive. So Brad Pitt is also among them, being super attractive. And then we see that the little finger is low set, which shows a bit of self-esteem issues in the young age. And then we see that the Jupiter finger is high set. Now, with the Jupiter finger being high set, this means that he has a lot of demands when it comes to having a lover. And these demands, if they're not fulfilled, then he would be disappointed. And we also see that the thumb is very fixed. It's not flexible, it's fixed. So this shows that the person is very stubborn. So the stubbornness trait can lead to like relationship troubles, because the person wants to have their own way in a relationship. So he's very dominant when it comes to a relationship perspective. So that can have a negative impact on the relationship. But if he finds someone who understands him, he was in a very long-term relationship with Angelina Jolie. Even though it ended, I would say it was a successful relationship. So she could at least understand him. But so overall, Brad Pitt is very talented, a bit sensitive, a very refined, but a very refined hand, and a very, I would say, extremely talented person whose like headline goes all the way till the Mount Moon. So that shows his talent again, with the Apollo finger being long. So creative, talented, but very stubborn as well, which could lead to a lot of problems. Like if a person really got to know him, so he would be very stubborn, and that's his major personality defect. So I hope you all enjoyed the reading, and I hope you will subscribe. Thank you so much. Goodbye.